As all of you enter the room inside the dorms, a blistering cold hits you. The entire room is furnished in what most of you would describe in antique or garage sale furniture and the like. Nothing here seems new. Everything is either used or made to look as it is used. And you see a desk in the middle of the room. Someone is sitting on the chair. And in a slow motion, he turns around and reveals his face to all of you. Ah, I see all of you are here. What a wondrous surprise. And you see Ea-nasir sitting inside his chair, now turned towards all of you. And in his lap you see a white cat he strokes with his hand. But upon further inspection, you notice that this seems not to be a cat really, but rather a model of a cat made entirely by fluffy snow. It still moves as a living creature, but it don't seem to be one really. So, why are all of you here in my domain?
May looks back at Mac.
Mac looks at Home Run. It's your investigation, dude.
Is that macaroni I'm seeing?
Seems like he has his eyes on you.
You wanna finish what we did the other day?
Finish what, my friend?
Melora looks a bit between the both in confusion.
I'll be waiting outside. You can talk to this guy. I don't think I will be any help in this conversation.
Okay.
And all of a sudden the light in the room seems so much less bright. I would miss his sunny personality. Okay, now, why are you all here really? And you see all of a sudden he pulls something out from his desk and puts something white and crumbly out from there, wrapped in some kind of plastic wrapper, and he starts munching on it before putting it forth towards you all. Go cheese, anyone?
May slams down her hand on the desk. Enough sweet talking! Are you stalking Home Run?
Ah! Oh! Ooh. Oh, that's a little feistiness I see there. Okay, may I... Stalking Home Run. May I ask why and how, and why would I ever want to stalk Home Run?
Answer the question! Melora just kind of pats May a bit on her shoulder.
Calm down.
I'm sorry, I got excited.
Alessandro scoots over towards Home Run for a bit. Your friend seems to be pretty good at these investigation things. It's just like the movies.
Yeah, they're like total naturals.
You really have an eye for talent.
Of course, my dude.
Okay. You're here because you think I'm stalking Home Run? That's just preposterous. And you see the cat disappear out into nothingness in his lap. I have no idea what you're talking about. Why would I ever want to stalk any of the students?
For 2 reasons. 1, you know magic. The stalking used on Homer was magic. 2, you have a history of finding information on other students for your own benefits.
Oh, I see that Mac shared some information that we talked about during the training exercise. Am I right?
Yes, you... villain.
Oh, May, I'm no villain. And as he says that, he puts both his leg up upon his desk. You see, I only did what I did because, well, you need to know if I'm going to fight someone, I'm not going to go unprepared into it.
You were literally stroking a white cat when we entered your room.
Was I? I see no white cat here at all.
Why does that matter? What does a white cat have to do with everything?
Classical villain move.
Oh, sorry. Didn't know.
No, Mel, you be good cop.
Okay. What is a good cop?
You be nice to him.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, exactly as she says. She's supposed to be the intimidating one, and then you're nice. So when she continues to be all rough and grumble and all that, I'm going to trust you more and more until I reveal something to you.
Exactly. No, wait, you shouldn't know that.
Oh, sorry. Shall we begin from the beginning? You were screaming at me that I was stalking Home Run. Okay, May, what were you going to say?
You villain! Melora, now you.
I'm confused.
Just be yourself, Mel.
Oh. Well, I mean, I don't,
Mel starts to blush a bit.
Alessandro leans a bit to Home Run. I kinda lost the thread. What's happening?
Considering that you brought this individual up as a prime suspect in some regard, they're trying to, make him spill his beans.
Prime suspect? No. Ea-nasir... I can't really see Ea-nasir as a suspect. He can't do that kind of magic.
No, I know, but they don't.
Oh. Should we stop them?
No, let them get it out of their systems. It will help when we're actually trying to look for the real suspects.
Okay then.
but May,
Great, Melora, you look adorable.
oh, stop! No, but... Okay, so... I don't really think he's a bad guy. I don't think he would do stuff like that.
I knew it, you're a perfect good cop.
Yes, continue upon those lines. Okay, where was my line? Oh, yeah, right. Oh, but you have no evidence against me. How are you going to prove this in a court of law? I mean, also you went right in here without any kind of warrant. I mean, what would your chief of officers say about this illegal entry?
The system stinks!
Yeah, the system stinks! And he takes up a mug from his desk and throws it into the ground, shattering.
Damn it, I think I like you.
Oh, thank you, May. But
I told you he's a nice guy.
see, Melora gets it.
The door gets kicked open and Max storms in. What's going on? Are you fighting? I heard something shatter.
Me and Ea-nasir just became friends. I'm sorry, but he's just charming.
You see, Mac, this is what happens when you leave us.
I left because I didn't think I could leave my own biases behind me and would accuse him as soon as he started talking.
Don't worry, they have already accused him well enough.
Oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
Mac. May already filled that role perfectly. May,
Shut up, you criminal.
See? But 2 bad cops, that's one too many.
Yeah, but hey, now we know Mel is a perfect good cop. I knew you had it in you.
Thanks. I don't really know what I did, but thank you.
You were sweet and cute.
Oh, thank you.
I already knew she was a good cop.
Yes, she's a perfect good cop. She's perfect in general. Anyway, now, you're here for a real reason, right? And I'm guessing that it has something to do with curses placed on some of the students here. Am I right?
You can't handle the truth.
I just spilled it.
Sorry, I had it in me.
No, it was perfect. Anyway, well, I don't know the specifics, but I can guess it from the fact that Alessandro is here with you and that someone tried to curse me earlier. I can put 2 and 2 together.
Oh, so another victim.
Yes, alas me, the poor victim in this great conspiracy.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yes, thank you for your concern, Melora. Are they done?
I think so.
Okay, maybe we could start asking some questions and see what he knows that can help. Okay, first of all, what seems to be the problem? Oh, I maybe should ask this first to Alessandro, seeing that most of you, maybe not any of you, don't know anything about magic. Alessandro, what's happening? There is someone putting observation curses on the student around campus. Oh, I see. And, can you give me any specifics about the curse? Yeah, none of them seem to have it before and after they enter and leave the school. It's always on school ground. Ah, I see. And I'm guessing you were trying to stop it at some places, and then you were not capable of investigating further, so you recruited some of the students here to help you. Is that right? Yeah. How did you know? Oh, Alessandro, I know quite a lot about you after spending more than a year together here with you. But anyway, I also know enough to know this. So, do any of you know anything about magic, or did Alessandro completely forget to give you the basics?
No and yes.
Wait.
Yeah, kinda.
Wait, shouldn't they already know the basics? I mean, doesn't everyone get taught that? Oh, dear Alessandro. Only people from magical families and the like get that from their home life, and I'm just gonna ask this largely to all of you. Do any of you have any kind of magical potential or live in a family with magical traditions?
Not that I'm aware of.
Nah, not really.
If any of us had, you would already know.
See, Alessandro, not everyone has the same family life as you. These people don't even know the basic of the basics, and you brought them here to solve a magical mystery without telling them anything. I thought everyone got taught that way. No, that's because some people don't live in magical families like you. Come on, I've been here in this part of the world even less than you, and I still know this. You should really check your privileges this time. Oh.
May leans over the desk. Hey dude, you don't need to be a dick about it.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, I might be able to help you a bit in this. I'm going to go over some basics of magical theory with you, and I will stick to the bare basics here, because I don't think you need a 2-hour lesson on the specific how to craft spells regarding to energy and magic and all that. Anyway, first of all, what do you know about magic?
I once watched the David Blaine special.
Ooh, that's really low level. Okay, first of all, magic is a set of rules that do not correspond with the rules of nature overall. It is something that overrides the rules of nature, ignores them, and affects the rules of nature more than the rules of nature affect it. So, basic theory is that nothing can be created or destroyed utterly, it just transforms. Well, magic ignores that, so if I were to say, create ice, and suddenly you see a piece of ice appearing in his hand, it would be created from magic, not sucking the moisture out of the air to create a ice shard, but really made out of nothing. And in the same vein, I can, and like it appeared, it disappears again. I can remove ice from existence, because that's also part of magic. You get that? It's simply rules that overrides reality's rules. Now, all magic have some kind of magical source. You would say energy, but it's more complicated than that, but think it as energy. And this kind of energy can be harnessed by a certain amount of people. You can either learn it through... either way, you need a lot of study to know how to harness it, but most people that can use magic use it because they have some kind of source of magical energy inside them. Like Whist over there. His soul is massive, like bigger than anything really anywhere else. And by harnessing that soul, he uses it to use his kind of magic. Me, you see... And he straightens up and looks out the window in a solemn gaze. You see, a long time ago, I was possessed by a ice ghost, Japanese in origin. I don't remember the name of it, but it was a horrific experience. It resided inside me for over a year, using me as a mere puppet in its schemes. It was Yuki Uno! That was the name! Sorry. Yeah. It was ravaging my very soul with its existence. And after a year of hardship, a wandering band of Buddhist monks came upon me, and with their mantras and spells they removed the ghost from me. But that entire year it had left a scar upon my very being. It had left a scar upon my soul, a frigid, cold scar, haunting me to this very day. And that is the source I use for my magic. A broken soul. But a broken soul still holds power.
You must really had a hard time. Was this after you became human?
Yeah, sure. I'm confused. Didn't you say that you got your power because you were stabbed by a magical ice knife? So many things happens, you can't remember all of them. Either way. So, magic works in a special way. All magic in this world is in some kind of way colored or themed, as you can say. All kind of magical energy has a theme to them. So, if we point at Riz over there, his theme is tied to his very soul. So, his magic is soul related. So with that, he can do ghost magic, soul magic, curses, gayas, remove them, and all that stuff. You know? Yeah, basic magical knowledge. Yes, that you failed to teach them. Either way, me, on the other hand, my magic is connected to the cold and ice. So I can do any kind of magic regarding to those kinds of elements. But I can't do any kind of magic that has another theme. Do you get me so far?
I think so.
Well, good. So, next step about it. Most magically inclined people has a theme to them, because that's where we pull their magic from. And if you already have a theme inside you naturally, or unnaturally in my case, you are kind of colored by that theme from that point on. As long as that magical energy resides you, you cannot take any other kind of magic into your being, because you are already colored by that kind of magic. So, as I said, I can do most kind of cold and ice magic, but I can't do anything that cannot be regarded in that theme. Do you get me so far? Please, everyone, I need to know if your silence is a confirmation or confusion.
Yes.
It's just a lot to take in, you know?
I understand, especially given that you are not from magical origin. Either way, so basically whoever's doing these curses has a magical theme attached to them that involves, you know, either soul magic, curses, or visions in some kind of way. Seeing, observing, any kind of that. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Good, that's good to hear. Now, there is some outliers. Some beings can use magic in other kinds of way, but those are really rare and immensely powerful. I would not suspect them even coming close to this school without Runecarver or anyone else taking huge notice to it, so that can be disregarded. But there's one more kind of mortal practitioners. Basically, people without any natural magical source inside them. They cannot really use any kind of energy they produce on their own, like me and Alessandro here. Instead, they harness it from nearby nature. Magical sources of energy, natural residing there, or unnaturally, given how they get it. These kind of people are very rare, because they don't... If you have a magical color to you, you get a somewhat innate understanding of magic. You still need to study it and really work on it to really know how to use it, but these kind of people don't have that. Instead, they... all their magic is taken from the surrounding environment in some kind of way, and they alter it in that way. But that demands a dedication and discipline almost unheard of in any person you can really think of. I mean, you're talking about super geniuses, but in regards to magic instead of science. You get me so far?
Yes.
That's good enough, I guess. Either way, so whoever you're looking for is someone with vision or curse magic, or someone that is so knowledgeable about magic that they don't need a natural source inside them to cast spells. Those are the perpetrators you should be looking for. Yeah, he's completely correct. That's how it works. I'm sorry, I thought all of you already knew this. So, anyway, that's really what you need to know about how magic works, and that should help you a bit in this investigation. Now, do you have any questions?
Do you just eat raw goat cheese?
I mean, it's tasty. And I have some leftovers.
Have you tried melting it?
Yes, I have eaten several meals with melted goat cheese before. It's just that I had some I needed to snack on. I mean, I still have, and he looks into his drawer, 5 packets here. I mean, if you want one, you can take one.
No, it's cool, but thanks.
No problem, no problem. And as you speak, you see something moving on the ground just by Ea-nasir. And as it slivers, you see it forms and grows into a strange shape. And all of a sudden, you see right beside Ea-nasir, Stella appearing. Ah, Stella! It's good to see you. Nasir, I found a way in. I can get it in without any big problems now. Oh, I see, then. Bring the sheath! Yes! And Stella disappears where she stands. So, regarding your magical research, I would say that Alessandro here already has some people that he knows can use magic, and he would be able to give you that information, and from there you can even get whatever you need regarding the victims and start your investigation from there. I would, however, advise you to ensure that you are somewhat stealthy in this approach. It's easy to spook someone doing this kind of activities, and when you do, they will become much harder to root out. And in regards to that, I believe that after this meeting, you should not contact Alessandro too much, given that if these people have some kind of vision magic, it can be easily presumed that they already know what Alessandro is all about. So they will be highly cautioned about him and whatever he does. So try to keep at least a few steps separated from Alessandro from this point on if you really want to know what's going on. Either way, I have some cheese that needs to attend to. Please close the door after you leave.
Thank you for your help, Ea-nasir.
Oh, no problem, my dear Melora. It was my greatest of pleasure to help you all. Now, before you leave, does anyone want some goat cheese? I have too much of it here.
No, thank you.
I'm good, my man.
I'll have some. Yes, we have at least one. Okay. And he pulls out the full packet of goat cheese and throws it over to Alessandro, who catches it quite easily. This is cheap stuff. But it still tastes good enough. You can have it back. Oh, such a snob you are. I'll be waiting outside for the rest of you. And Alessandro goes out and stands outside the door. Huh. No one else wants some cheese?
Nah, I'm good.
No. You hurt me once more, macaroni. Well, I have to wish you a good day then.
Yeah, bye. Thanks for the instruction and good luck with the cheese.
And good luck with your mystery spy. You all leave the dorm room, and as soon as you go out, you notice the temperature differences between that room and here. It's like you just went out of a freezer, and some of you feel a slight tingle at the edge of your fingers. Alessandro stands and rubs his hands together, waiting you all to come out to him. Okay. I think that was somewhat helpful.
It was really nice of him to help us.
He didn't ask for payment this time. Huh. Either way, I think he has a point in what he said. I think I cannot really be part of the main investigation. People will know what I can do, and given that I've already removed several curses from several people, whoever's doing this is already aware and ready for me. If we have any chance to find out who's doing this, I think I need to leave it to you to fix this. I will try to help, but I might not be. You should come to me sparingly. Sorry for that.
No, I get it. I mean, Ea-nasir expressed it quite convincingly.
Yeah. Still, I can leave you some parting gifts though. I still think it might be one of the first years, but you should look around, see if you find anyone else with magical potential except them. First of all, there's 4 students in the first years that I think are quite proficient in magic because of their aura and what I know of some of them. 3 of them is in class 1B. You're class 1A, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the parallel class to you. Their names should be Artemisia, Saloon, and Yacuse. See what you can find about them, and dig a little bit more into that. I also know another thing. There's a student in your class, Alicia, I think her name is. She's supposed to be the granddaughter of Rune Carver. I don't know much about her, but I've heard that she's quite proficient in magic, but I've never seen any magical energy residing from her. She might be one of those that don't have a natural source inside them. You might be good at looking up her as well.
Noted.
In addition to that, I do know some people that have been affected by the curse, and I've removed from some of them. Home run, I'll be texting you a list of the people that I know of that have been affected so far.
Sure thing.
Yeah. In addition to that, I think I need to leave it to your hands. If you really need something, try to contact me, not directly from now on, but unless it's really necessary. Okay?
Well, maybe Homerun can text you if we need help.
That would probably be the best idea, yes. Yeah, I will be going. I hope you have a good afternoon. And Alessandro starts moving away from you all towards the other end of the hallway, not saying anything more. But he stops himself right before the stairs. Oh, yeah, goodbye. Have a good day. And he continues moving.
Bye! Thanks for the help!
Yeah, thanks!